Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to the Lust Assignation Escalation. This is the DLC escalation from the season of Lust. And I would have done this on the day of release, however I had recently had a bereavement in the family. On Tuesday I lost my dog, unfortunately, and I've been trying to, grieve and deal with that myself. So I've only just got around to doing this video now, so I apologise for that. But for this particular video, it's not going to be a traditional Silent Assassin walkthrough. What it's going to be is I'm going to show you all 12 safe locations that are in this escalation, because they're all randomised and you only get 6 to go after. I'm going to show you all 12 safe locations. I'm going to show you how to get to each one of them and how to unlock them, each and every single one of them without blowing them up, and how to tackle on the guards and stuff like that. I'm going to leave chapters on this video so you can conveniently skip to whichever one you're looking for. However, if you want to watch it from the start, you're more than welcome to do so. You'll be able to learn a lot more doing that, so you can plan your own routes and stuff like that. And in the second video, I'll be showing you how to take out all the pretenders.
Do you like to party, 47? I've always wondered. You're in the heart of the crowd so often. But I guess not everyone's a people person, are they? Well, at least you know your way around a dance floor. I'm a pale imitation of your last partner, I know. But we could still be friends, right? Humans need others, don't you think? Even you.
So that was the opening cutscene as he spawned into the map. And the first location I'm going to show you is Hirschmuller's office safe location. So if you are after this safe location, I'm going to show you how to get there from the very start of the mission. So we're just going to skip this opening panning shot. We're going to grab this key from the very start. You should always grab that key. We're also going to grab the crossbow as well, because it can be quite useful. We rarely use it throughout this video, but I thought I'd grab it anyway. Grab this key as well before the DJ sees you. Go ahead and climb this ladder. And then all you got to do is jump on top of this ventilation system. Circle your way around and then drop down on the opposite side. There's going to be a camera just above the door to your left, so just be careful with that. Stay out of its line of sight, so stay in its blind spot. We're going to circle our way around the room, keeping close to the wall so these two NPCs don't see us, the two guards. I'm going to press our body against this wall right here, wait for this guard to move back towards the locker in the background. And then, because the safe is right there in front of us, so we're just going to use the key on this safe. So just a lot of these things require a lot of patience, so just keep that in mind as well, because there is no save points. So once he's walking away, you'll have enough time to unlock the safe with the key. So inside will be your first clue. The next one is going to be taking place in the pipe room. So this is the pipe room location where the safe is. And again, we're going to go there from the start. And as always, I'm going to be grabbing this key, because it gives you a free key at the start. Also going to grab the crossbow. And we're also going to come through this room again. There's going to be another key in here. Just grab that before the DJ sees you. I'm going to be saying that throughout a lot of this video, but I'm only repeating myself just in case people are just going to skip to the right section for each one. So climb up the ladder, climb onto the top of this ventilation system, and then go ahead and drop down.
I'm not too concerned about what happens to them. Follow your heart.
On the opposite side where the stairs are, there we go. Going to go and climb up the stairs now to reach the floor that we need to get onto. Then also in the background there's going to be another key, so just keep out the sight of this guard that's leaning over the ledge. Just only move when he's looking in the opposite direction. But here's another key right here. Just thought I'd point that out. So again, we're going to go back now, making sure that guard doesn't see us. He almost spotted us there. But yeah, go ahead and pull out your crossbow. Wait for that guard to walk away in the distance. Shoot the tech guy, and while he's blinded, go ahead and use the key on the safe. And there is the clue for this location. We're just going to quickly jump over this fence here and drop down, so we're in a safe spot. Safe number 3 is going to be in this location right here, just basically on the same floor as -2, level 2. And as always, as the same as the first 2 safes, we're going to grab this key right here. Going to grab the crossbow. And we're going to cut through this area again. Once again, go ahead and grab the key. Make sure the DJ doesn't spot you as you're doing it. Go ahead and climb the ladder. And then onto the ventilation system. We'll go around the left this time.
I'm not too concerned about what happens to them.
And then we're going to drop down. We're going to turn on this radio here to distract one of the tech members. We're going to turn it back off real quick as well, because we don't want to attract anyone else. So when she comes around close to you, we're going to get a subdue option pop up to you when she gets relatively close. Just go ahead and push that as soon as it appears. Just spam the swear button if you want to. Spam that subdue button, and you'll be able to pull her from around the corner and take her out. If you want to be nice and clean, you can go ahead and put the body in the crate. There is another NPC around the corner you can knock out as well. And you can put him in the crate if you want to, but there's no other NPCs that patrol around this area, so you don't really need to worry too much. But it's entirely up to you what you want to do. Here's how to access the safe. Nice and easy. So the next one is going to be in this location here, so that you're looking at the back entrance. So this is how you get there. So what do you need to do? First of all, grab the key, as usual. Also go ahead and grab the crossbow at the back. And then we're going to retrace our steps and go back through up these stairs, because I think it's probably the best way of getting up there. So that save is going to be taking place outside where the crane is. So we just need to get a nice little easy path up there. Also going to show you another location of another crossbow, so you can get some more ammo. So you'll have 4 shots. So here's some more. Soda can there if you want to use it as a melee weapon. There's also going to be a bracelet here, which is an explosive. Just make sure no one's looking at you when you pick it up though, however, because it's a legal item. As soon as you do pick it up though, just make sure you put it away straight away. Now we're just going to head all the way up to the stairs, and we need to circle around this area. So on the opposite side we can head on outside. It's a bit of a long run, this one. There's also going to be another key right here in this section, so you may as well grab that if you want to go. If you are going after the other safes as well. Just be careful when you come through this door. There's going to be a camera just above the door, panning left and right. So just be careful with that. I'm going to stay out of the grid. The grid is used as a guide for where the camera is pointing. So just stay out of the grid, and then you'll be fine. There's going to be 2 guys to your left. Just be wary of those. So we're going to stay as far out their line of sight as possible and circle our way around. Just making sure that we're super careful. There's also 2 NPCs in front of you. Just be wary of those with their head turning as well. I mean, there's a key right there on the table for the safe. Just try and stay out their line of sight. Because, like I said, just a slight head turn like that, and they can just look around and turn. Now, what we're going to do is distract that male NPC, and the female is just going to walk away. And that gives us an opportunity to take him out and, you know, get access to the safe. So we're just going to chuck that explosive over there. We are going to retrieve it in a little bit. He's going to go over. The woman's going to walk away. And then we're just going to knock him out. So we're just going to wait for her to pass first. I was going to try and knock him out from here, but it's too far away. So just be careful. So just go ahead and throw the soda can at his head. There we go. I think potentially she does come back, so just be careful with that. Because I think she's going off to tell a guard about that weapon that we threw on the floor. So to be safe, we're going to drag him around the corner to keep his body nice and hidden. So that's how you easily get access to this particular safe. The next one we're going to be focused on here, on the minus level 1 level. And this is a relatively straightforward one to get to as well. You can go back up the staircase behind you, or alternatively you can go through where Hirschmuller's office is. So as always, we're going to grab that key and the crossbow. And while we're down here, we may as well pass through this section. So we're going to head through here, grab the key before the DJ sees you. Climb up the ladder. There's a ventilation shaft that's in front of you. Just go ahead and jump on top of that. Go on top of the vent all the way to the other side, to the right. Drop down. Just be careful of the camera of the grid to your left. Climb the stairs. And it's the next floor you want to get off. Just be careful with all the enforcers that are in this next section. There's also a camera grid there. It's panning left to right, so just be careful with that. Stay close to the wall so you don't get spotted. Stay crouched as well. This guard right here can come up to you. He's going to go next to that NPC, basically the position where he is, and then from that position he's going to turn around and go back to the position you were at. There you go, like that. So once you've basically unlocked that safe, what I recommend going is turning left and retracing your steps that way, otherwise you're going to get spotted. Next location is going to be in that central area on level 0. So we're going to go ahead and grab the key right here, as usual. Grab the crossbow, as usual, as well. And then we're going to retrace our steps, go back and go up the staircase that way, because it's the safest route. It's longer, but it's the safer way. And also you can pick up some goodies on the way as well, so it's always nice to go this way. Even though it could be a little bit longer, a little bit more of a run. But you can get some extra crossbow rounds on your way. So there's an extra 2 darts there. There's a melee weapon right here. And there's also the explosive bracelet that's just right here as well. Just make sure that no NPC is looking at you when you're picking it up. Otherwise you will get spotted. Put it away straight away, because it's an illegal item to hold. And we're going to head on upstairs. And this bit a little bit is annoying because the central area is locked with a key, so you'd need a staff key. So because we don't have one or a lockpick, we have to unfortunately circle all the way around this entire area. However, we are going past the key, so it makes the effort worth it. So here's the key that I was referring to. This area is going to be a trespassing zone, so just be careful with that. And we are going to knock out this guard. However, we're going to wait for that NPC in the background to make sure that she's all the way over to the left, and she is. She will stand on that corner there smoking a cigarette, so if she is, just wait for her to get in the position she's in now, and then you'll be able to knock her out and take out the NPC without getting spotted. You can dump her in the crate if you want to, but there's going to be the safe just right here, and that's how you open it. If you climb up the ladder as well, there's going to be another key up there if you want to go and grab that, but that's how you unlock this central safe. The next one is going to be on the roof on level 2, so that's the location we're going after next. And again, from the very start, we're going to need to grab that key. Just grab this key right here, grab the crossbow. And then we're going to head on this way. Pass through the tech only area. Grab this key as well, because you may as well. Just make sure you don't get spotted by the DJ. Climb the ladder. Climb on top of the vents, and then we're going to circle around right. We're going to drop down the opposite side. Just be careful of the camera to your left, just above the door, otherwise it will spot you. For this location, we're going to go all the way to the top. We're going to climb all the way up to the roof, because I think it's just an easier way to get around the guards this way. We are going to end up knocking them all out, but there's quite an easy way of doing it. Because if you can access that central area and climb up the ladder and grab the key and jump onto the roof, but it leaves you at a really awkward, weird angle, so you can get spotted a lot of the time. So you're better off just coming this way, climbing the stairs all the way to the top, and there's going to be 3 guards upon this roof that we need to take out. And we are going to use the crossbow as well. So what you need to do is press your body against this wall, get as close to the guard as you can, and then go ahead and click the subdue button to pull him around the corner, just like that. We're also going to retrieve his weapon and drag his body away and hide it in the crate that's just in this little room here. Meanwhile, there's going to be a guard patrolling up and down, leaning over the railing. The other guard is going to be standing next to the safe that we need to get at. So we are going to use the blinding darts for this one. So while the guard is in this position right here, we're going to shoot that guard in the distance, grab the extra ammo that's on this table, reload, go ahead and subdue this guard right here. Shoot the other guard with another dart if you are worried that he's going to disappear. Grab this propane flask and throw it at his head to knock him out. If you've done that correctly, you should still have your silent assassin rating, and you should be able to access safe nice and easily. Now, if you didn't know before, in the previous clip, I did show you there's another key down here, so all you got to do is just drop down, and there's another safe key right here for whatever one you want to use next. So that's how you do it. So if you was going for the next one, for example, you'd climb down this ladder and use it on this safe right here. Nice and easy. The next safe location is going to be where the wardrobe is, next to the club entrance on level 0. And the way you want to do it is basically, first of all, from the very start, again, grab the key. Grab the old crossbow. And now we're going to head back and go up through the main area. We are going to need a little key as well. So come into this room. Where this guy is mopping, there's going to be a staff key. Staff area key. And that's going to allow us access to a lot of the doors that are locked into this in this building. Also, if you wanted a swipe card, all you need to do is just head up these stairs, take a left up the next set of stairs, and there's going to be a blue club key card on the table. You can grab that if you wanted to. But all we need at the moment for this one is the key. So we're also going to grab this crossbow for extra ammo, so we now have 4 rounds. Grab this item for a melee item. Going to grab this bracelet as well, because why not? Make sure you put it away straight away and don't get spotted as you're doing it. Just make sure you pick it up when someone else is looking away, otherwise, yeah. So we just need to come through this area here. It's going to be a trespassing zone as soon as you get past these little cases. Unlock the door with the key that we picked up earlier. There's going to be 3 people in here. Or 2 people and 1 patrolling. Can't use the key on that door. So we just need to be careful with this one. It's a little bit of a tricky one. We're going to use the melee item, not the bracelet, but the melee item, and throw it in the corner there. That's going to distract one of the NPCs, preferably the female.
I like the sound of that. Hello?
So there's the other one just entering the room right now. And we're going to go ahead and knock her out by throwing the bracelet at her head. And we really ideally want to hide her body, so I'm just going to quickly go in there, drag her and hide her in the locker. Just make sure that no one's looking at you while you're doing this, of course. Go ahead and retrieve the bracelet. There's 2 more people in here. So what I'm going to do is knock them both out. I mean, you can make a rush and run for the safe if you wanted to, or use the crossbow if you like. But either way, I think I'm going to knock him out, because it's always better to be safe. This guy is going to turn around in our position anyway, so we may as well knock him out. Same with this one. All we've got to do is access the safe right here, and a nice easy way of doing it. Boom.
I wonder what it says.
Next one is going to be on level 0. It's going to be this area outside, just outside the juice bar. So I'm going to show you how to get that one. You've got to tackle a camera and 2 guards there. So first of all, grab a key, grab the crossbow, and then we're going to head on through this staff area, or the tech only area. We're also going to grab the key that's behind here. Just make sure you don't get spotted by the DJ. Climb the ladder. We're going to jump on top of the vents. I'm going to circle our way around to the right. Go ahead and drop down. Just be careful of the camera to your left. We are going to take out the camera now as well, because we might as well. We're going to use the crossbow on this guard. So just pull out your serpent's tongue. Shoot this first guard. Go ahead and reload and disable the evidence right here. So you have a pretty generous amount of time for this blinding effect. It lasts for about 10 seconds. So IO Interactive were very generous with the amount of time, which is a good thing. So all we've got to do now is just climb the stairs. We're not going to get off this floor though, we're going to get off the next one. Just run past this guard, nice and easy. There's also a key there to your right if you wanted to go and grab that before you come around here, but it's up to you. But we are going to get over to where the juice bar is. There's also going to be that serpent's, that bracelet thing, I can't remember what it's called now, but you can grab that if you want to. It's an illegal item, so just be careful to put it away straight away. So we don't actually use the explosive in any of these, but you may have to. But it's completely up to you where the safe spawn. You can just restart until you get a favourable one. But we've grabbed that spray can there on the left. We're going to chuck it in the bushes. That's going to distract one of the guards. And with the bracelet that we picked up, we're going to go and chuck it at the this guard's head. The serpent's bite. Boom. Then we're going to retrieve that out in the spray can. Then we're going to chuck it, well not the spray can, but the serpent's bite at his head as well. There we go. Just make sure you don't throw it at the front of his face, because if you throw it from front ways, the NPCs behind the door will hear the commotion. So make sure you only throw it at the back of his head. But that will allow you access to the safe. There we go. If you don't have a key, you can use the explosive on this one. This is one of the rare opportunities you can. The next one is going to be taking place on level 1. This is in the bikers area. So how to get to this one, again, first of all, grab this key. Go ahead and grab the old crossbow over here. And we're going to pass through the tech only area. There's also going to be a key out here. Make sure you grab that before the DJ sees you. Go ahead and climb the ladder.
Identify them and offer them my bouquet.
And jump on top of the vents. Circle your way around. Then drop down on the opposite side. Just be careful of the camera to your left, just above the door, just in case it spots you. Next, we're going to climb the ladder. We're going to climb all the way up to the roof. And I'm going this really longer way because not everyone might have the shortcuts open and stuff like that. So I'm taking this route because I think it's probably the best way of going. It's certainly the easiest way, anyway, I think. So again, we're going all the way to the top. I mean, how much would this, like, just kill your legs? 47 has thighs of steel. And so we're going to climb up this set of stairs as well. There's also going to be another serpent's bite, the bracelet thing on here. Grab that.
I'm just teasing.
We're going to go down a couple of floors. Going to crouch as we come up here and approach this area here. There's going to be a key in the middle of this room, so this biker to the left, he's going to go over to the right toward that bookshelf that's behind him on the left, and then he's going to go back over to the area in the back corner, and that's when we're going to knock them both out because, yeah, had a few issues with this during practice because I was knocking them both out and I was losing my silent assassin rating and I couldn't really figure it out. So that's the reason why I decided to be a little bit extra patient with this one and just wait for the guards to get in position. So climb through the window when he's walking over to the left. Go ahead and grab that key now. Subdue the guard in the corner. We're already doing this because we need to take out the evidence as well. So knock them both out. There we go. Go ahead and manually just remove the evidence. There we go. We're also going to do the elaborate thing of actually hiding these bodies because we are going to be using a weapon as a distraction a little bit later on, and we need to get these guards out of here because this is where they come to place the weapon in the weapons crate, which is right next to us. So we're just going to dump them both through this window. It doesn't kill them, so don't worry about it. And there's a crate right here, so we're just going to dump them both in the crate just to get rid of them. There we go. Leave those weapons in the security room as well to delay the other guard. So we're taking the cameras out. There's also going to be another crossbow here, so it gives you some extra ammo. So you should have at least 4 shots now. Now we're going to pass through around the back. There's going to be 3 guards to take on in this area, so just need to be careful with that. Stay crouched behind these boxes. Now the guard in the middle, we're going to wait for him to turn a little bit so we can actually get around to the side. There we go. Just make sure this guard doesn't look at you either because he's prone to turning the head left and right. Go ahead and subdue this guy from behind cover. The guard in front of you should hear this, but he didn't hear it on this occasion for some reason. But what you need to do is make sure he sees this weapon. So what we're going to do is grab that weapon and just place it on the floor, just drop it. He will turn around and he will see that. So you will either hear the commotion of you subduing the guard, but he won't see the body, so don't worry about it. And then he will see that weapon and take the weapon away. But if he doesn't hear you, you just have to just place the weapon on the floor like I just did there. And he will take this gun all the way back to the security room and basically just put it in that weapons crate. This body is not going to be found, so don't worry about it. That other biker is now walking away as well, so it now gives us free access to the safe without minimal amount of any kind of commotion. So that's how you take care of that. So there's just a couple more. The next one is just going to be in the biker's hangout. So how you get this one is, first of all, as you guessed, go ahead and grab this key. And then grab the crossbow. Next, we're going to pass through the tech-only area. And grab this key over here as well. You might need it for other safe locations wherever you want to go. Once you've climbed up this ladder, go ahead and jump on top of the vent, and then circle your way around the vents. Drop down the opposite side, just be careful of the camera to your left. There's a camera just above the door of Hirschmuller's office. We're going to take out the cameras now anyway, just to be safe. Pull out the crossbow, shoot this guard right here, reload it, and go ahead and remove the evidence. You have about 10 seconds to do this. Plenty of time. And then go ahead and leave the room. There we go. Remove the evidence. You don't have to worry about the cameras, because it will come into play a little bit later on if you didn't take out the cameras. Next, we're going to climb all the way to the roof. Like, it's a long climb, just like we did in the previous safe location. So just climb all the stairs. I wouldn't recommend having multiple. I wouldn't recommend going for the safes that are in multiple of the same location. For example, the whole bikers hangout, the hideout, the whole building over here only has one key in it. And if you have 3 safes in there, you're going to have to make sure you find keys from elsewhere, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit tricky. So I would recommend trying to avoid going for more than one safe in these buildings. So if it doesn't line up for you very well, just go ahead and restart the mission and try and get a more favourable safe location, because otherwise it's going to pose a little bit tricky if you have to tackle more than one safe in this biker location. So that's just a little bit of a tip from me. So we're going to climb down all the way down to the bottom of the stairs. The reason why we're doing this is because not a lot of people might not have the shortcut unlocked. But so just in case you didn't, go ahead and unlock this right now. So it allows you to get back through here. And then what we're going to do is ring this doorbell. That's going to distract one of the guards out of the room where we need to go. So that gives us a little bit of a nice distraction. Climb on the next set of stairs. Come through on the right. Now he's got his back to us. We can go ahead and knock him out. Throw the serpent's bite, the bracelet at his head. Pick it back up and his gun, and then drag his body over here. Just to get his body out of the way. There's now 2 more bikers in the room, and they're both facing the safe. So what we need to do is remove at least one of them. So to do that, we're going to turn off this fuse box. And then turn it back on. What it's going to do is going to distract the bikers inside. He's going to come and investigate, and we are going to subdue him from around the corner. It's actually quite easy, quite simple. So just spam that subdue button. You'll be able to pull him as early as possible. Can try and hide his body over here as well, because I'm not sure who patrols in this area. I don't think anyone does, but just to be safe. So now 2 bikers are removed from that room. You've only got 1 left. He's going to be sitting on that chair, and you can actually go behind him and unlock the safe without him even seeing, because you can't actually subdue him while he's sitting there like that. But you can actually just get into the safe without him even noticing. So the final location is going to be in the grow house on level 1 in the bikers building. And from the start, again, we have to go and grab this key. Go ahead and grab the crossbow at the back of the room. And then we're going to pass through the tech only area. There's also another key in this area as well, so we're just going to grab that before the DJ sees us. Because even if you're not going for certain safes, you may as well go and grab these keys for other ones in the area. We're going to jump on top of these vents and circle away around. Just be careful of the camera just above the door on the left of Hirschmuller's office, as it's panning left and right. Just be careful with that. We are going to take out the cameras now, just to be safe. So what we're going to do is pull out the crossbow, shoot the guard, reload, and go and remove the evidence. So you have about 10 seconds for that blindness to wear off, so plenty of time. And now what we've got to do is climb the stairs all the way to the top. On the rooftop, we are going to go across the walkway and get access to the bikers building. So it's a very long run all the way up these stairs. Do you think you could do this? Run full pelt up these stairs like this? Damn. So once you're at the top, we're not going to worry about these guards on the roof, because they don't see us anyway, so don't worry about it. So we're going to come up this walkway. There's a serpent's bite. The bracelet's going to be on the little table here. Grab that. May as well.
I'm just teasing.
And then we're going to go down 2 floors. Stay crouched as you come through here. I'm going to come out this door here. There's a key in the security room if you want to go and grab that if you want to. There's also another set of crossbow here, so you've got 2 more bolts, or 2 more arrows or whatever. Grab the crowbar. We're going to wait for this biker to move out of the way before we can grab this insecticide. And what we're going to do with this, as you might guess, is we're going to pour it into the fumigation system. That's going to sedate everyone that's in the grow room. So just go ahead and turn it on. And once it's knocked everyone out, You see the little white circles on the map, the mini map. Go ahead and turn it back off. Then you can get access to the grow house and open the safe. And there we go. That's the final safe location. So that's all 12 safe locations for the Lust Assignation. So I've shown you how to get to each 12 of them. You can come up with your own routes, judging from this all these routes that I've shown you. And yeah, the second follow-up video is going to be showing you how to take out all the pretenders, and that will complete the Lust Assignation. So thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it, or if it helped you out. Subscribe if you are new to the channel to hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below, or clicking the link in the description. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.